You should watch where you're going. Wouldn't want you to get hurt. Here, I'll help you up. I'm sorry, what's your name? I don't think I've seen you around here before. Isn't this town magnificent? Malise is one of my favorite places. I'm only visiting, though. Oh, you probably wouldn't know me. I'm not from this kingdom. Just visiting. You're not from around here either? Interesting. I didn't expect to see somebody else who's traveling from far away here. Well, it's nice to meet you. My name's Izuku Midoriya. Most people call me Deku. Oh, it's an old nickname I got from an old friend. I really miss him sometimes. Though things aren't exactly easy. Because, well, let's just say time brought us apart. So how are you? I didn't hurt you, did I? Okay. Here. Epes Mogar. That ought to heal the wounds. Yes, I know a little bit of magic, but honestly, I'm better with my blade. Surprising, isn't it? This blade has killed many fiends. I'm still not sure what to make of some of it, but I got it from a very trusted friend. It's something that I always have to cherish. A gift from someone I lost long ago. Have you ever had someone that you love, but then they go away? It's a difficult feeling, isn't it? Sometimes I'm not sure how to feel about that, and look at me getting carried away here. I shouldn't trouble you with my past. In any case, by my honor, that scratch I gave you, it was my mistake. At least let me fix this, the way I know how. Well, the Knight's Code. I've wronged you, so I have to give you something of equal value. Is there anything of mine that you'd like? Sadly, the only thing I cannot give you is my blade. You're so modest. I quite enjoy that. I'm sorry, it's just... I came from the battlefield and... I did something I regret a bit. Battles are never fought in a way that you can go without a completely clear conscience. Because it just doesn't happen. You can try, but war is an ugly thing. But sometimes you need to go by conviction. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Believe it or not, I don't like this war at all. I may look like I'm someone who's leading the way. Someone who's fancy or maybe even someone charismatic, but I'm not. My heart aches at what happens, at all these troubles we've caused, and no, it's not us. It's the enemies. Oh, I guess that's naive of me. I let myself think that in battle, but only because I can't have there be doubts in our ranks, and it would tear us to pieces. Sorry, I'm getting into things a little too deep, aren't I? It's just, I've not had anyone to talk to. Ever since the battle, I couldn't face anyone else. Sorry. I guess a perfect stranger was the only one I could talk to it about, and it's just... Well, thank you for hearing me out. I guess I owe you more now. Would you like to go with me to the bakery? I can get you whatever you'd like. I'm afraid I can only offer limited help for now, but if perhaps you... What? You poor thing. I know there's many of those here. who suffer the same fate as you. Know that I think nothing less of you. Every human being deserves a chance. Every single one of us. I fight this war for people like you. And I can't offer you something too large, but perhaps what you need is a chance. Perhaps you have skill with something. Skill with trading or the blade, maybe some healing or otherwise. Yes, anything will do. I see. Do you wish to test your blade against me? I promise I won't draw my sword. Trust me, if you landed a hit on me, I'd be surprised and... What? I didn't even hear the... You're quite frightful, aren't you? There's an underground fighting. No. That was made illegal many years ago. How dare they? You grew up in that. I hate to say this, but you're likely a fearsome fighter. If I had not been prepared, you could have ended my life in just a few seconds. It's impressive, but it's also sad. I'll offer you something. You can take my hand right now. Or you can take my hand after I've decimated it. I'll slay them all, those responsible for this madness that you were put through. Understand I'm not some heartless wretch, but I can't stand cruelty. Even though I've done it myself, in necessity. I'm ashamed of my actions when I've done it, but I know you don't understand. It probably doesn't make sense. Perhaps I should reintroduce myself. I'm Grand Commander of the Legion Army. Deku. It's my place to lead everyone to safety, and if there is corruption from within, I will deal with it with blood and fury. No, trust me, I can handle scoundrels. And after this, I want to ask you something very important. Something so important that I couldn't say it here. Besides, I still owe you a small little date for all the trouble I've caused you and leaning on you so much. Also, in a way I owe you my life. If you wanted to, you could have ended me right then and there. It's impressive. You might be more skilled than me, at least with assassination. Quick. Deadly. It's impressive. I wish only to show you the price we pay for corruption and madness. Show you what law really does. What justice can look like. I will spare no one involved. Mark my words. There will be no arena after I'm done with it. No, it's just... I can't forgive scoundrels who waste lives. Death is serious. It's no game. And those who disgrace it, they have no honor. And therefore, they make people like you suffer. Suffer for their entertainment. I'll slay them all. Take me there. Even if it's dangerous, I'll take them all. I wish to enter this arena. The only difference is, I won't kill anyone, except those who truly deserve it. Those who own this deserve nothing less than death. But in order to get them to come out, I may need to play a part in their game. Again, I'll make it look like I'm killing people, but I won't. I'll disguise myself. If it looks like they're dead, if there's blood, but they're just knocked out, it should do fine, right? Now listen to me. It's going to be dangerous. So you stay back and I guess you do need to lead me there. Look, if anything happens, stay out of it. If they try and get me, or if it looks bad for me, you escape. I will not have you taking on my responsibilities. My passion, it's my own. You don't have to sacrifice yourself for me. And I won't be a sacrifice either. In fact, I know I won't. Let's just say I have a few tricks up my sleeve. And even if they did something nasty, there isn't much they could do to really hurt me. There isn't much they could make me feel. It hurts much more, seeing others in pain, especially the innocent. Those who life has been unkind to already. Those who would take advantage of that. They deserve the worst. They deserve to feel fear and pain. They deserve... No, I'm sorry. I get carried away when it's things I'm passionate about. If only because I can't stand seeing people used and abused. I've witnessed it too many times, and it's terrible. I want to see a world where that doesn't need to happen anymore, where we can get that corruption at its source, where the very gods themselves smite those who would do such a thing. In truth, I don't know why they turned a blind eye. It hurts. But even I know. They're not as perfect as we make them out to be. They're more an ideal than they are a reality. But to me, that ideal is precious. I need it, even if I know it's a lie. Lead on. Oh, by the way, what was your name? I like it. It suits you quite well. I would have never guessed it was that, though. Then again, I'm pretty good at guessing depending on the circumstances, but not with names. So please forgive me. It might take me a moment to really understand it, and if I forget, please forgive me. I'll do my best. On my honor. Also, don't forget all of this. We'll save them, okay? You've still got friends down there. They're lucky to have survived this. No. They're strong to have survived this. The Maven of Luck has nothing to do with this. I hate to use it as an example, as you've proven you're strong. Even if it was one moment. You've given me a run for my money. I'm proud of you. And I'd like to ask your help in the future. My army could use people like you to help us cleanse the world of the evil that surrounds it, so that no one has to suffer anymore. I just wish that there was more people I could count on like you. But it's too early. Let's talk about this after. Because I don't want to get distracted staring into your eyes too much. Yes, it's a bit distracting, because when I look, there's so much soul, and I see people a little different than normal people do. In the eyes burns a fire of life. I see it due to circumstances, but your fire burns so beautifully, like a flame burning copper. There's so much color in it. So much difference. Sorry. I didn't mean to weird you out or anything. Let's get going. How I became Lord Commander. Well, Grand Commander now. I still can't get used to it. Well, you see, there's 2 Lord Commanders. And then there's the Grand Commander, me. I used to be a Lord Commander. I was the youngest ever to be at that post. Or so they said. But they were wrong. It's complicated. But let's just say I have a lot of experience. I beat the rest through combat. That's how they're chosen. Combat, strategy, war games, everything. I proved myself in live warfare many, many times. My skill with magic and the sword was considered to be on par with the great sage and the sword master of old. But there's reasons for that. Listen to me. All you need to know is I've trained for a very long time. And I may look like this, but I'm not some little kid. Trust me. I'll show you firsthand what I'm capable of. No, nothing like that. I'm not proud of it. Yeah, I've trained a lot, but it's never nice killing. Even heretics. I feel bad for them. You'd think I'd have been numb after killing the tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands I've killed. I'm not a cold-blooded murderer, just someone with conviction. I want my actions to be remembered as a good thing whenever they end. Sorry, I got into things that I shouldn't have. No. I assume that's it. I'll be off now. I'll be back soon. Trust me, once this bloodbath is over, I'll return. Stay in the audience, if anything. Don't let them see your face if you're wanted here. I don't want to have to fight you in the arena. But know if we do face, I'll only knock you unconscious. You have my word. Okay? Thank you for trusting me. It means a lot. And also, remember, this is all for the greater good. I'm doing this so everyone gets to go free. And that those scoundrels get what's coming to them.
Now introducing your contendants in the bloody bout of the century. Why don't we get this show started? In this first round of bloody combat, we have 2 fresh bloods. Not that it should be any surprise with these halls. Usually fresh means dead. The first contendant in the red side, hoping he doesn't end up too red, is simply named Judgment. Oh, say something, kid.
I've nothing to say to any of you.
Ooh, harsh. Well, looks like he's not gonna get along here. What do we say, crowd? Didn't think so. Looks like we say nothing! And in the other corner, another fresh newbie, the Bloodletter. Looks like he chooses to use a big weapon, and it looks like this puny Judgment will be sent to Judgment Day, if you know what I mean. But you never know in the arena. Go ahead and without further ado, let the combatants take their place and let's get ready to die.
Please forgive me for this.
You don't need to forgive nothing, man. I'ma rip you limb from limb.
I said sorry.
What's this? A strange upset! He didn't even touch the man and he's bleeding from the neck! What did I witness? What did I see? Do we have a new grand champion contender? Straight from the newbies, let's go and hear it for Judgment! Well, it doesn't look like he's a real crowd pleaser. They wanted something more showy, I think. Sorry about that, but I don't think you'll be hearing any more of the crowd. Might as well enjoy your victory, kid. Keep going.
This cruel joke. Everything about it is wrong. I can't wait to be rid of this place. I could kill them all right now. Every last one of them. Why am I even participating? It's pointless. But they won't show themselves otherwise. They'll escape and start a new one. I have to do things this way. Forgive me.
Onwards to round 2 of today's bloodbath. Things are heating up for our lovely contestant challenging the arena's core. He has made his decision. Vengeance versus the world in a free-for-all against Star Executioners. Let's see what he can do. Without further ado, let's get this show on the road! Looks like we've got another one to kill.
I can't wait to skin him! It's gonna be so fun and...
What's going on with you? What's going on indeed? We have another repeat of the first round. The attack was so fast, but the blood is real. We have the executioners down. Someone call the ambulance because we've got a winner. What an upset, folks. We've got to get to the bottom of this. Who is this mysterious stranger?
Making a game of this. I should kill them. No. Perhaps they were just manipulated. Damn. Why am I hesitating now? Is it because the person I met? I don't want them to see what kind of monster I am? Why hesitate now? Why? This is not the time. Remember all you've sacrificed.
And just like that, folks, it's upset after upset. Judgment is making it to the very last round with a special guest star of the patrons of the arena. Now, how shall we end this with the arena grand champion and all the money on the line? Who is going to take home the bread today? We've got to find out right now. It is Judgment versus Bloodspiller. Now, without further ado...
I hope you've got a death wish, kid. There's nothing left for you here. You don't stand a chance against me.
Let's begin!
I am the breath of my sword.
What's this? It seems like Judgment has stopped casting some form of magic.
My soul burns with the power of fire and flame. The very gods above descend.
Would you give it a break already? You're just going to die, kid. Why can't I move? What kind of blasphemy?
All ye forsaken by the light,
burn in its glory one last time. Suffer. Suffer for eternity, all ye who sin. Release heaven's judgment!
I see. So there was none who escaped this time. Everything wiped out again. I guess none of them were beyond sin. Truly a shame. May the gods rest all of your souls. I've done you in. Those of you who still dare to stand, those of you not taken by the light, flee this place and never return. By command of the righteous prophet himself, I will smite all who defy me. Everything here is mine to claim. Your lives are forfeit. Now leave before the gods judge you too. Why now? Why now of all times? I was so careful. You must be one of them. Good luck. May you escape such a cruel existence. What happened? I don't understand. Where am I? Huh? You. I guess you were watching. I'm sorry. It was the only thing I could do. The gods were being angry. They demanded it. Justice, blood for blood, condemnation and damnation. It was something I could not turn down. I may not have saved everyone, but hopefully I saved someone. I'm fine. In fact, there's no way I couldn't be fine. Now you know what I am. An ordained monster. In truth, the gods, they speak to me. They act through me. I tried to fight back, but there's only so much I can do. They've become my lifeblood. Whether I like it or not, I can't even die. I admit to you now, I've lived for over 7,000 years. I've done things that are unforgivable, and I bear the weight of it. Trying to make good, trying to save those around me from myself. And yet I have a goal that I need the gods for. Even if I could get rid of them, I couldn't afford to. I could never save the soul of my friend. He begged for it. He begged to die, but not even the gods could. That's why I need to. I need to set him free. Because I made a promise. Those many thousand years before. I wouldn't let him suffer. An eternity alone. I would retrieve this and save him the suffering of eternity. No one could enjoy it. Living this long, it's unnatural and horrible. But maybe there's just a bit of silver lining that I met you today, and that you didn't get judged by them. All of you who survived, you're welcome in my army. But those of you too scared to serve next to a monster like me, you may leave. I'll give you supplies, money, whatever it is I can. I am responsible for taking away this which is your livelihood, this which sustained you even if it was wrong. I let my blind rage lose control, and I must apologize however I can, because I cannot apologize with my life. I am invincible. When it comes to dying, I cannot. I can die, but I will immediately be reborn. It's happened many times. I've been tortured, experimented on. Yet, none of them are quite so horrible as the original sin that I did, that awoke in the gods. It is my responsibility, mine that they exist. No, that's wrong. They existed before. It's just now they have freedom to do whatever they please in this world, within reason. I am their catalyst. Where I go, so too do they. And if I disobey them, there would be nothing I could do. Not that I think they're completely bad. They're not. They've helped me. I control them just as much as they control me. Therefore, I shoulder the responsibility of all this. Everything is my fault, but I'm not acting out of blatant disregard. They amplify themselves based upon my feelings, like a wild animal, but also something profound. Why am I even explaining this? You're free to go. Thank you for taking care of me. And may you forgive me for the wrongs that I've committed, and any that didn't survive heaven's judgment. In truth, it's my most dangerous spell. It manifests the gods. They grab at the very souls, eradicating them in fire that burns 1,000,000 times hotter than the sun, but only to those who have sinned. Not killed, no. It burns those with unrighteous hearts, those with ill will towards humanity, and unfortunately, those the gods deem the lost. Those of the other existences, species, and races, they're deemed bad because the gods know their origin. I get so conflicted in my head. I want one thing, and then I want another. It's madness. Why are you hugging me? You've seen what I am. You could lob off my head and I wouldn't die. Doesn't that scare you? I'm a monster who doesn't know what he'll do next. How do you still cling to me? How can you? You don't make sense. Why did you kiss me? Are you mad? What if something happened to you? Of course I care. Everyone who knows me runs away. Some look up to me, sure, but from a distance. I'm an anomaly they can't trust once they see what happens. Why do you accept me? You should be fleeing. You're no one's fool, so run. Run while you still can. Come on. Do something about it. You don't understand. But I kind of like that I don't have to be alone for once. What did you mean by the kiss? Of course I have feelings for you. You're the first person who's given me a chance in so long. I'm scared because my time and yours are vastly different, but maybe there's a way. There's a way. We could make things happen. Maybe just for now. I could be something to you. You're something else, you know that? I love you, but damn if you're not frustrating for the fact that you could have been in so much danger. What if I killed you? Why do you even trust me? It's not making sense in my head, and I care about you a lot, so I won't regret this. Follow me. I'll lead you to the army. The Legion will understand what you are to me. Be careful. It means you'll get enemies as well as friends. So stick near me. It's okay. You can hold my hand. No matter what, I'll hold it. I'll protect you. Like you protected me. I would be so alone without you. I wouldn't know what to do. So thank you. Thank you for being just the way you are. And for accepting a monster like me. Despite it all, I actually feel kind of human now. To think I'd feel this way 7,000 years too late. Thank you, though. It feels wonderful. Being able to hold you and feel something besides numbness. I really do think I love you.